Detroit. And before we...
Thanks.
It's not just about raw talent, but how the pieces fit, DA. Thanks. So Detroit will get the first possession. And the Clippers starting five. The Dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Prez. And it's McConnell in at the point. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. That shot wide open. Redick's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Clippers.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Out to Harris. From past the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. On defense, Detroit. It's a three-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
They really made their presence felt down low. No easy buckets down there.
Got a piece of it. Harris passes to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And here is Los Angeles now. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Yeah, they really fed off that energy and used it as motivation. They really poured it in from outside in that one.
Pass to Kim. He tries for three, and McConnell gets it to go. Now here's Jackson. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Drummond. Misses from short range.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Down low, here's Griffin. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. That one goes in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Prez dishes to Jordan. Jackson comes over with the double. And the pass to Kim. Back to McConnell. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Griffin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's a tough rebound by Blake Griffin in traffic.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pistons trail by 7. Jackson kicks to Yee. Out left to the wing. Drummond passes to Jackson. Harris outside. He dishes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
Clippers leading by 5. They double him with Drummond. Shot from 16. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Prez. Prez has got his 3rd assist on the night. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Jackson comes over with the double. He with the steal. Inside, here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jackson comes over with the double. McConnell kicks to Griffin, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, obviously would expect
him to do better.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Redick against Jackson. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Kim. Lobs it up for Jordan. That one doesn't drop.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
It is ugly.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. And stolen by Jordan.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Here's Redick. Another shot. Jordan's shot is off. Pistons trailed by 4. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Drummond shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Drummond's got his second bucket.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
Harris on the double team. On for Jordan.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Jackson kicks to Yee. Griffin steal. Redick dishes to Prez. To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Caldwell Pope brings the double team to the left side wing. Here's Kim. Right side Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a look here at the steal and turnover numbers the last 5 games compared to the current season for him.
And the numbers these past 5 games don't paint a pretty picture. His defense hadn't been great as his steal totals have come down, and he's turning the ball over more. He's got to turn it around in both areas, and soon.
That one is off.
Blake Griffin, the former Oklahoma Sooner, has done a nice job in this league. We understood his athleticism coming out of college, but he's added so much to his game.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Outside Jackson. Harris a screen on Griffin. Down low and stolen by Redick. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Goes back up. Kim, the pass to Griffin. That one doesn't go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On the wing, Johnson. The dish to Harris. Shot clock at 3. 3-pointer. Jackson misses. Clippers leading by 5. And stolen by Drummond. To the middle. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And that one drops. Harris has got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking. Here we go.
Let's draw it up.
We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on it. We cannot settle for...
He saw some stuff he didn't like out there, and I think taking this time to calm his guys down is the right call.
A different look for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Cannon comes in for J.J. Redick. And Walker subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting the ship.
And here is Grant. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Drummond a screen. Powell kicks to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Prez picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He hits the second from the line. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Johnson over to help. There's Cannon with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Grant outside. Feeds it to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Clippers leading by 5. Walker dishes to Prez. Johnson over to help. And Walker kicks to Prez. Back to Walker. The feed now to Prez. Pass to Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Larson. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Clippers moving it up. Prez leading the charge. Johnson over to help. Prez kicks to Cannon. Kim, the pass to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, man, what about the passing of Prez? Very impressive.
Grant outside. Drummond working against Jordan. Grant, that's good. Grant's got his first basket.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
There's the double team with Grant. It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Cannon. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Unloads from 13 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Every time we turn around, he's getting another dish on the highlight reel.
Doubled by Kim, and the call will be against Prez.
I'm Prez.
That's
I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
Clippers leading by 8. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Kim in at small forward. Josh McRoberts out there with Griffin. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's McConnell in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 47 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Caldwell Pope's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Prez kicks to McRoberts.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pistons trailed by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson kicks to Harris. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Prez dishes to Redick. Kicks to Prez. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Prez with the ball. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. A nice shot by Griffin.
In the low post, Blake is getting comfortable. What he does is catches it, sizes you up, and goes right into your chest.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Drummond is double. He feeds it to Harris. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Harris has got 8 points.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Prez kicks to Redick. Dishes to Prez. Here's McRoberts. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Jackson. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And McRoberts kicks to Prez. The pass to Redick. Here's McConnell. The dish to Prez. 3-pointer. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. The free throw drops for Jackson. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Jackson.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
Oh, Griffin in position.
He is starting to feel it. Blake Griffin asking for the basketball.
Pistons trailed by 8. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. On deep. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Kim.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Drummond. 2nd in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
To Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. The Clippers in second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
To the middle. And Blake Griffin again. Griffin's got 14 points for the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Drummond drops in the layup for 2.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Clippers leading by 11. Pass to Prez. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's McConnell. They get it back. Kim, the pass to Griffin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks to Harris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Jordan. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, he's standing 6'11", 265 pounds. DeAndre Jordan remains an absolute force in this league. A big guy who is hard to contain.
Lock at 6. Here's Jackson from outside off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot, no good. Pistons trailed by 11. Drummond the screen. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Here's Drummond. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will come the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Grant comes in for Jackson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers. It's stolen by Prez. McConnell passes to Kim. Inside. Griffin kicks to Prez. Passes it to McConnell. And stolen by Harris. And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got 9.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's the double team with Grant. Gordon kicks to Prez. Gordon dishes to Prez. Back to Gordon. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Grant the pass to Caldwell Pope. Grant kicks to Drummond. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Detroit, 6.5 games behind them.
And right now for the Pistons, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yep, they're already been written off by a lot of people this season. I'm not ready to give up on them quite yet, but they better show me something soon.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
The mid-range jump shot, he's so comfortable. He's got such a great feel from that distance.
And even 3-on-3 break. Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
In the corner, Cannon with it. Rebound, Detroit.
And that's the shot he has to take.
You just can't pass a wide open look. You must shoot it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Powell. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it. I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting 1 in the first.
And it's Grant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Powell for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Kim, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And it is clear that Prez plays with a lot of fire. He goes hard every possession.
Now Powell, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's the pick. Johnson in the corner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Grant. Misses off the right iron. L.A. has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. They grabbed their own miss. It's tipped. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jackson. What's the status, Dave?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. The season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point of the year. We'll see how the team responds without him, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Walker's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson outside. 1:19 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Johnson. The feed to Prez. All sorts of time. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 8 points for Prez.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Grant outside. Johnson outside. Grant kicks to Johnson. Poked away and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Pistons. .46 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kim. Back to Walker. Kicks to Prez. Clippers moving the ball around. And it goes down 2 points. Cannon's got 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. To the paint. Johnson gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Dishes to Johnson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Prez. Powell with the steal. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Clippers ahead. They lead by 18. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. You guys have dominated the boards in the first half. How have you been able to do that?
Yo, DA, man, when you have that thirst that I have burning within, man, it's easy to get rebounds, all right? I just wanted more. Like at the store, man, some people wait in line to pay for things. Man, I just cut in front of everybody, baby. You know? That's called wanting it more. You feel me?
You know, if you had 10 items and I had 1, and you cut in front of me, we'd have words. I'm just letting you know.
I'm going for it.
To you, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. I like what I see out there, fella.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
His confidence is riding high, and no one wants any part of him down there. He has really served up a commanding performance here today.
On the wings, Caldwell, Pope, and Harris. Andre Drummond is out there with G and Liam. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. For Detroit, they have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Clippers leading by 16. There's the dish to Prez. Back to Redick. This one for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. He's got his third rebound tonight. To the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Prez with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Kim, the pass to McConnell. Expanding his range. Connects from three-point range. McConnell's got his second basket of the night. Pistons trailed by 17. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 7. Shoots. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kim gets the three-pointer to fall. Prez has got 11.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jackson dishes to Eve. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
I think so. A little bit of a little payback. Great back and forth between these two fellas.
That bucket in no time at all.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Clippers lead by 17.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group. The top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Prez, number 1.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen with an easy bucket in the paint.
Free throw no good for Drummond.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 9 points in the game so far.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
E with the steal. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A moment here to check out some numbers for Prez. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And he can't hit the second. Redick. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
2 points. That one goes.
That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
Clippers leading by 10. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Griffin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
When you're low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well as drawing fouls.
Blake Griffin hits them both. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. They set the pick. At the elbow, it's Harris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have the same energy level to keep this up.
And he makes the first. And Los Pistons trail by 14. And here is Grant trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. He used that pick to get in close. Johnson's got 5.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And Walker kicks to Cannon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
There was no defense present there whatsoever. Anyone could have made that wide open shot.
Walker against Grant. There's a good screen. Powell for 3. Sinks the triple. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Here's Walker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, a game and a half out.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
That's the big question now, isn't it? And it won't take long to get an answer, because as we move into the heart of the season, this is when the true contenders start to separate themselves. If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
The pass to Larson. The leaner inside. No good there. Johnson with some nice D. Clippers leading by 13. Cannon from long range. Powell pulls it in. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And that's off the glass and in. Powell's got his third basket of the night. The Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Back to Cannon. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Clippers lead by 13.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Here's Powell. He's got 7, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
Guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Harris. Pass to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Johnson kicks to Walker. Cam, the pass to Cannon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. On the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Cannon's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. The offensive rebound. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Powell.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Prez kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Walker. Feeds it to Prez. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the lead is down inside single digits. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Clippers lead by 11.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Just relax and play the game. Relax and play the game. Relax and play the game.
In case they forgot that, of course, from very invigorating words from Stan Van Gundy, repeating what he'd like to see more of them right now.
Yeah, and I think Coach feels they're getting too caught up in things that don't matter. Resetting their mindsets here. Well, let's see if it helps.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the Dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. Then there's Fred. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's McConnell in at the one spot.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 11. There's the pick. Jackson kicks to Drummond. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Releases. They get it back.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And really, the last thing you ever want to see in a game is somebody getting hurt.
You never want to see a player go down like that, especially the way he went down.
The Pistons making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
That explains the gap on the scoreboard. Attacking offense against a defense that's far too relaxed.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Caldwell Pope. Trez dishes to Jordan. Inside, Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what Griffin is known for best, his unreal vertical, which allows him to go over defenders.
Here's E, defended by Griffin. E, the pass to Harris. He kicks it to E. Clock at 4. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Prez.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Griffin kicks to Prez. Count it, good. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's the pick. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
McConnell passes to Redick. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Count it. 15 points for Prez.
When Prez is feeling it, your best bet is to keep feeding him the rock, a natural scorer who knows how to create for himself.
He kicks to Jackson. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
I don't know what I like better, the steal that started it off or the instant offense.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's 2-on-1. Now E. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires for three. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Jordan kicks to McConnell. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Clippers leading by 10. Jackson comes over with the double. Tipped away. McConnell passes to Kim. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the right side. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Griffin. Ball's knocked loose. Prez with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since. Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now may not be the best way to get it done.
Back to Redick. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, 1st in this half.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
E with the steal. The Pistons another fast break chance right here. Here's Harris. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Shooting free throws.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Los Angeles leading by 10. And Redick kicks to Prez. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. The feed to Prez. Left side Redick. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. For 3, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points just in the 2nd half.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire 1st half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Kim, the pass to McConnell, kicks it to Prez. And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
Ballman here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all. He's not going to return to this game, and unfortunately, it looks like he could be out for a while, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. To the inside. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Harris a screen on Redick. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the shot goes in. Caldwell Pope's got 25 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
On the wing, Jackson. There's the pick. Pass to Harris. Dishes it to E. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Harris.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half. Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Gets it down to single digits. 17 points for Reggie Jackson.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's McConnell. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Outside Jackson. The dish to E. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. A three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
McConnell kicks to Prez. Jordan dishes to Griffin.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
The first one falls. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Blake Griffin hits them both. Pistons trailed by 13.
20. Start it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Blake Griffin.
We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Don't quit until the final buzzer goes.
It's been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Outside Jackson. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
So it's the Clippers now. 10-point lead. Harris on the double team. The pass to Kim. It's stolen by Johnson. Harris outside. Here's E. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 10.
That's all you can do if you're the defense. But even when you get a hand in DeAndre's face, he can still bury it.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Tries from 10. A shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Redick dishes to Prez. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Prez with the bucket.
Simply astounding work inside. Prez getting the ball in his sweet spot and just doing his thing down there.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Harris outside. Good. He hits the jump shot. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
The defense might need to grab a fire hose because nothing they're doing can cool this guy off.
Good on the shot.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
Outside Jackson. Redick against Caldwell Pope. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage,
Come on
and that's
now.
what made the
You do
difference.
better than that.
Sometimes
Keep it up,
things
boys.
go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Prez.
He did something special here in this one. That triple-double shows us what he's capable of when he's at the top of his game. You couldn't be better than he was tonight.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Detroit with the ball. 11-point game. Foul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Here's Kim. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
Both free throws good from Perez.
Flawless execution there.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Hey, we let up our...
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.